Hello, it is Ryan, aka Ginger Merce, and I'm putting the wrong cap on. Today I'm going to be kind of doing a, where did my top go? Oh, where did it go? I literally just had it. Don't you hate when you set something down for like a literal second and then it goes missing? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing a kind of sugar skull kind of for Halloween and Dia de los Muertos. So I'm just looking at a reference picture right now, because as a nurse, I don't know what a skull looks like. So right now I'm just using a light brown eyeliner pencil to draw onto my face the shapes of the missing black parts of the skull that are going to be covered in later with black. I'm just drawing a rough outline, kind of getting the basic shapes that I want and where on my face I want. I'm feeling around with my fingers to feel the bones of my actual skull underneath my face. Cool! I did it! And skulls don't have eyebrows, so I'm just going to be using a water, it's a washable Elmer's glue stick. I wound up putting about 4 layers of glue onto my eyebrows and let that glue dry in between each layer. After that, I took Ben Nye's Neutral Set powder and just went crazy on my eyebrows. So I'm going to be playing some music. I usually like to listen to show tunes because I'm a huge Broadway fan. With those shapes that I drew earlier with the body pencil, I am taking black water-activated body paint by Mehron and filling in the holes in the cheekbones, filling in the holes in the temples, filling in the holes around my eyes, filling the bone, not bone, that's a hole, in my nose. Filling in the holes in my nose where there is no bone. And I wound up going back through the face with more body paint and kind of changed the shape to how I think they should actually look. I am left-handed. I didn't just realize that I'm left-handed, but I just realized that you guys might not be able to see what I'm doing. With the Lagoon Blue by, again, Mehron, I'm drawing in little shapes, or I guess flower petal-y things around my eyes, and then going into the center of each of those with a lighter blue. I'm using sky blue. Okay, so I finished painting in the centers of those little flower petals with a lighter blue. And I did not make them perfect because I'm going to be shading and outlining in black anyway, so I just kind of put some color down. Okay, so with this same sky blue, I am drawing random shapes around my face that I thought would be appropriate for a sugar skull. Just random. All over. You know, shapes. Now this color is Foxy! And I'm just drawing more shapes around my face. Again, that I thought would be appropriate for a sugar skull. Now I took yellow and outlined each of the blue colors with a thin, detailed brush. Just give it a little bit more of an interesting factor. You know. It's funny because in the light, or in the camera, these 2 little things that I painted up here look like antlers. I couldn't think of the word. But they look like antlers. That's not what they're supposed to be. I decided to erase those antlers and draw kind of a flower onto my forehead. I'm taking Foxy and making the center of the flower, and then taking that same sky blue and drawing the petals around side. I decided to paint another smaller flower around my chin kind of make it a more cohesive look, make it look more even around the edges of my face, and just make it all kind of look equal. I'm taking light blue by Mehron and filling in the centers of those flower petals. I decided to take the yellow color again and kind of outline the black shapes around my face except for the cheekbones. With orange now, I am making small dots in the center of the flowery petal things around my eyes. You might not want to watch this, but I'm just going to fill in all my skin that is not painted with white. And then I'm going to take a small detailed brush and go up as close as I can to the other colors. So as you can see, I did finish filling in the skin parts of my face with white. Now I'm taking a small detailed brush with black on it and outlining everything that I just drew in black, making a thin outline. I did this between each color change, so between each blue color, between each blue and orange color, between each blue and yellow color, outlining every time there's a color change on my face. This also took for literal ever. I was starting to get impatient with this process, but you just gotta have some patience. I decided to take a picture of myself and send it to my sister, because when I first started, I took a picture of just the black that I had painted on my face and said, "I'm done, this is my skull, do you like it?" She said, "Oh, it looks kind of good, I think." But I had to show her that I was actually doing something. Now with that same detailed brush, I'm going around and adding in little lines and swirls and dots. I use the blunt end of the brush, the circled end part that doesn't actually have the brush on it, and dip that into black so I can make the dots. Just going in to through all the white parts and just adding a dot or a line where I thought would be appropriate. Back to black. Black, 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 black. I'm taking kind of a larger brush and just outlining the rest of my face. And, you know, coloring my ears, because you don't want those to show as much as you can. There's no ears actually on a skull, so I covered those up as well. Now with the black pencil, I'm just making basic shapes of my teeth that I'm going to color in later with orange. With a black pigment powder, I'm taking an angled brush and filling in the shadows around the cheekbones and around my nose, basically anywhere the bone sinks in. You want to show that there's dimension in the bone, and that. Unfortunately, my camera died and I cannot finish. I couldn't finish filming the rest of the video. So I will tell you what I did. I basically took that same black shadow and finished coloring in wherever there was a sunken part on the side of my teeth. I also colored my teeth orange and then highlighted the centers with white and shaded around the edge of each tooth with a black color. Now, along each of the color changes, I took black with the same color and then shaded around the edges. And in the center, I just took white and made that highlight look. I basically took a darker color and shaded around the edges of the colors, took a lighter color and highlighted in the center of those colors that I drew. Anyway, this is the finished look. You can kind of do your own thing. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. This is just how I envisioned it and how I wanted it to look. But the sky's the limit, and you guys can feel free to do whatever you want. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been really fun. Check out my next videos. I'm going to try to start doing them a couple times a week, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. We'll see. Depending on how busy I am. But I love to do this, and I hope you guys enjoy it.